How you doing, everybody? This is Ricardo Santos from J Zapata. Today on the show, Cooking with J Zapata, WYLN, we're gonna show you how to make those delicious tortas, burrito, quesadilla, nachos. Man, I had a huge menu for you today. Well, first of all, we gotta make sure the quality of our meats, and this is where this is happening right now. Come on, this is me. I have to make sure the food, everything is fresh and it has to be a quality. Look, well refrigerated, temperature wise, and I'm sorry, man, I have to do that all the time. Most of the time I have to do it myself. What do? That's right, baby. When I'm talking about food, I'm talking about quality. And quality, consistency, persistency, that will be the secret for success. Now, this beautiful red meat is gonna go in a dish. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be cooking with raw meat at the moment. The truck is closed, so it's all mine for myself for the show. Stay tuned, I'm coming right back after these messages. Cooking with J Zapata.
The UPS Store, they're not just for holidays, they are for every day. They can help you do it all. Shipping, printing, binding, copying, faxing, notary services, and ink fingerprinting. Visit your locally operated UPS Store in the Hazleton Shopping Center on Broad Street in Hazleton. 570-455-0994. SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Tune in every Sunday night on WYLN from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop action as only Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling High Voltage can bring you. That's Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling every Sunday night on WYLN. I'll see you in the ring.
Whitetail Preserve has an immediate opening for a chef. Please call 570-455-4251, extension 1378 for details.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about visiting a restaurant that has a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we'll be featuring on our show. Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. Jeff Bonomo and his co-host, Alan Giannetti, welcome you into the world of craft beer, great wine, and good food. Wine, Hops, and Road Stops.
How you doing, everybody? This is Ricardo Santos. Welcome to our show, Cooking with J Zapata, WYLN Channel 35. Well, right now I'm going to show you why I don't take the skin off the potatoes. Well, mi abuelita Julia Zapata, I love her so much. You know why I gave her a name to Zapata, right? Julia Zapata. Well, she may rest in peace, but she left a legacy with me. You know how much I miss her, man. I'm gonna go a little. I love my grandma, man. I really missed her. But listen, when she was living with us at the moment, my mother's house, Petra, she was a very good provider, though. A woman, 70 plus. She was a good provider, very smart. In Mexico, the chorizo comes in a link. Let's say it's a link. What did she do for a link of chorizo to feed my siblings, my mother, my grandma, and herself? Well, she grabbed the chorizo. She put it to cook. And we're going to go on the bigger scale. But right now, I'm going to show you just for 1 second how smart she was. Smart. You put the chorizo to cook. It's not enough for 5 to 7 people. What did she do? Potatoes. What does the potato do? They absorb the grease of the meat, and it turns it into a meat itself. So now I'm going to show you how to make the chorizo and why I don't take the skin off. Not because I'm cheap, because it's a tradition and it really tastes really good. You peel it off, you're taking the richness and proteins that are within the potato. So right now I'm going to show you how to do it following my grandma's steps. Julia Zapata. J Zapata style, that's right. So we got our chorizo already prepped and skin off. We took the skin off. We're gonna put it to cook. I didn't put no oil on the grill because the chorizo itself already greasy. Greasy, greasy, greasy. So we put the chorizo all the way around. Now we're gonna make sure it's nice and well cooked. Remember, pork has to be cooked at certain temperature. So for that reason, this is what I love to do. Oh my God. I love to do this. If you check my Facebook videos, I was doing it once like that. And also I was a little chubbier, of course. I was 45 pounds over. But anyway, I love to do this. I love the noise, the smell, the process of making something different and unique. Cooking chorizo for me was one of my experiences. Remember my grandmother Julia. So now, we gotta make sure don't burn it. You see, you have to hit it. You gotta make sure it's thinner when you put it on the grill so it cooks evenly. In Mexico, they use the fat, the grease of the meat to cook, actually to warm up the tortillas. In this case, one tortilla, you put it in the grill, you keep it on the grill. It's the flavor that's coming out of the meat. Even a tortilla will adapt to the flavor of the chorizo. Believe it or not, sometimes we were we were broke and we smear the tortilla within the meat and we get a flavor. We are eating tortilla with a flavor. But let's keep it rolling. Look, it's coming along. Let's go to the potatoes. The potatoes are already cooked. They boil at a certain temperature and dice. I used to boil them and then dice them. Now I dice them and I boil it. So I'm learning a new technique every day. That's even better for us. I used to do everything by hand. Now we're doing a special machine that rotates. It's called the robot. The robot. Get it? Robot. So now the potatoes are consistently, they're already boiled and cut. Whatsoever, we don't use no salt. You see? Look at the potatoes. There's nothing to lose. There's the shape, there's everything within the potatoes, so no doubt about it. Good, they're ready to go. So we want to have an even spot. We want to mix the potato with the chorizo. I know we have a big grill going on, but you have a small pot in your house. Do the same thing, smear it. And based on the amount of chorizo you have in your house, one chorizo could fit, if you throw this much of potato, maybe 20 people. But let's say, I'll say about a pound of chorizo, they sell it by a pound, and 4 potatoes, boil them. I recommend you the red one. Something with the red ones that I love them. So now, let's put the potato. It's a lot of potato, yes, because we want to have a flavor. Look at that. You see? Oh, baby. We don't need to add anything else in it because the flavor is within the chorizo itself. And don't be afraid. Just go grab it and try it. Oh my God, look at this. Wow. Well, this is Ricardo Santos cooking with J Zapata at WYLN channel 35. Today I just show you how to cook the chorizo. We're gonna go follow up and do something else. We're gonna cook the beef. I'm gonna show you how to make a raw beef Zapata style. Hey everybody, I see you soon. We're coming right back after these messages.
The Falvello Law Firm, located at 641 Route 93 in Sugarloaf, offers help with car and truck accidents, wills, powers of attorney, and estates. With a small team of attorneys, they work directly with each and every client, serving all of northeastern Pennsylvania. They are proud to offer legal services that make a real difference to you. Call them at 570-788-4191.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Join us this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. We're going to tell you how you can stay well with good chiropractic care. Join us.
When you fall and can't get help, you will lie on the floor for hours or days in constant, terrible anguish, which often results in a tragic outcome. But with Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast.
Don't worry, help is on the way.
With any of Life Alert's 3 emergency systems, help can be summoned immediately, whether at home,
I've fallen and I can't get up.
in the bathroom,
I've fallen in the shower.
or on the go.
Help! I'm in the park and I can't get up.
And batteries never need charging. Life Alert saves a life every 11 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-285-2101. That's 1-800-285-2101. Call now, 1-800-285-2101.
Attention WYLN viewers, WYLN TV can now be seen on the Hazleton Service Electric Cablevision HD tier, channel 507, and over the air at 35.1. WYLN, we're your local network.
How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Cooking with J Zapata. That's right, that's right. Well, earlier we had the chorizo already. I showed you how to make it from raw to cook. So look at it. It's a beautiful chorizo right there. Oh my God. Somebody's waiting outside to take it and eat it. Well, I'm going to show you how to make the beef. Remember earlier? Oh, baby. You know what I like about these guys when I started the business earlier, like 2014? I was dicing everything by myself. My very own hand. That's right, I got cuts, I got scars, especially here. Well, these guys started working with me and they decided to buy an equipment to dice the meat for us. So before it was sliced, then stripped, now they cut in squares. So now I'm going to show you how my friends from Hazel Meat Parks are working with us together. We're working together as a community, and if I go up and I grow up, they're growing together and they will go, and it's a chain. It goes chain reaction, right? You hire more people, pay more tax, the whole 9 yards. Well, let's do this, baby. I'm gonna show you how to make the beef. Carne asada, no. It's called steak. I didn't know back then, remember, I'm not a chef. I didn't know the difference between steak and carne asada. Well, this is the beef we use. And here we go. First, put your pan or your pot on a temperature where you hear that sizzling. You probably need a thermo, but guess what? I use my ear thermo where it goes, that means it's cooking. Now we're gonna put this carne, the beef, we're gonna smear it. We want it to be cooked evenly. So I got high temperature, low temperature. I don't want to burn it. I love the noise of the grill when it goes. Listen to it. Look at the meat. It's giving you a color. You see? It's telling you, I'm almost there. You see? I'm almost there. You gotta keep pushing it. Make sure it separates each other. So when you're cooking, when you serve, there's no surprises. Hey, Mom, I got a blood in my plate or blood in my taco. Hell no. You gotta make sure it's nice, tender, moist, but not raw. I know people don't like it raw. We have customers, they say, please, we want it raw. We can serve them. Sorry, but look at this. You see now, look at the texture, the color, once again. And you cannot go, I cannot serve my food without this beautiful seasoning. Oh my God. It took me a long time to make the formula. Everything was taste, but taste, no. I know everybody knows that consistency, and you'll find the flavor everywhere we have the Zapata logo. Look. I know I'm supposed to use a measuring cup, but I know how much I'm doing. Oh, look at that. We already seal it, cook it, oregano, salt, and of course, the J Zapata seasoning. You see how moist it is? Once again, this tortilla, without meat, with just the flavor of the meat itself, it will be a killer. It will be just an amazing flavor. That's how they serve the tacos in Mexico City. They use a lot of grease from the meat when they cook, but believe me, this is something different. I can't wait to have a taco. Look, it's just the tortilla with the broth of the meat, the juice, and the seasoning. Wow. Delicioso. Very good. Once again, you don't want to burn it. You don't want to serve the meat dry. Heck no. So what do? Put it away. Right away. It's cooked at the right temperature. Right temperature and right flavor. Zapata style. That's right. Well, everybody, we'll be right back. Don't touch that dial. I heard that from somebody else before. You might know who it is. Don't touch the dial. We'll be right back. Cooking with J Zapata at WYLN.
WYLN TV 35 and the Hazleton unit of the American Cancer Society present the 42nd annual telethon. 42 determined to find a cure through all we do. The telethon will be held Saturday, February 22nd from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. at Premier Catering and Events at Genetti Ballrooms, 1345 North Church Street in Hazel Township. The telethon is made possible each year by these sponsors.
CARES is a local and family-owned agency dedicated to providing exceptional services for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities throughout Pennsylvania. CARES specializes in day and residential services, respite, home and community, behavior supports, and chaperone vacations. At CARES, the participants are the VIPs. Now contracting life-sharing and respite providers, CARES, empowering individuals to maximize their opportunities and potential in their community.
Have your event with Whitetail, graduation, birthday, bachelor, reunion parties? They have the most tranquil backyard experience with beautiful mountains in the background. If your company or business wants a different alternative to a golf outing, they have outings that can accommodate you. You can have the entire facility to yourself. They will work with you to set up your day of events. Sporting clay competitions, trap and wobble trap games, skeet. After a day of shooting, you'll return to a meal designed for you. Call Mike at 570-535-6123 for available group options.
Hi, I'm Julia Wiegand, the newest news reporter for WYLN News. I'm so proud to be part of your #1 local news team. WYLN News. When local news happens, you can count on WYLN News to be there, whether it's in Berwick, Tamaqua, or right here in Hazleton. We work hard to be your #1 local news station and will continue to work hard to stay #1.
How you doing, everybody? This is Ricardo Santos. Welcome to our show, Cooking with J Zapata. I was loud? J Zapata. I don't know why I always change my voice when I say J Zapata. I don't know why. Well, while we are doing the rest of the finished product of the quesadillas, I'm going to make something that, boom. I wasn't burnt to do the empanadas because we eat it in Mexico, but where I'm from, they know the sweet empanadas. So I'm going to make empanada for the cameraman, Mr. Ryan, because he say he's hungry. I'm going to give you a taste of our empanadas, Zapata style, of course. What makes our empanadas different? We get our this different than what is local. Oh, yeah. You know, when I say local, is to help each other, do business local. But I think I lost my fork. Forky! Here you are. So you get your local disc at any stores. Go look for discs for empanadas. You get a home, you got in your house, you got a fork. If you don't have a fork, I don't know where you are, where you live. You do the edges, you seal in the edges, make sure you go close to the belly. That means it doesn't have to be air between your meat. And you got to do both sides. Don't be lazy. Somebody told me just one side. No, you got to do them both. Look at that. So our empanada will be nice and tight and close. Nothing will be coming out of the beautiful empanada. You want to see me happy? Hey, I'm happy. This is my boy. Now let's throw the beautiful smile to the deep fryer. Okay. 370 degrees. It's boiling. Give it some time. Let it cook for a little bit. Make sure there's no kids around. It's no sparkling up and then the fire comes out. Don't play with fire. So we're going to give it a little while. But meanwhile, I'm going to go with the quesadilla. You know, ladies are born with a multitask. Ricardo has a little bit of it, multitask at the same time. So we are going to make a quesadilla. We do an empanada. We do a quesadilla. We can do it all at the same time. So let's get rolling. I'm going to show you the cheese we use. I do have a measuring cup, but in this case, my hand is the measuring cup. All right, baby. Come to Papa. You hear the cheese going because the grill is melted, it's really hot. So now we're going to check the empanada. Okay, the empanada, remember you have to flip it a couple of times. Ooh, look at that baby. She's so hot. I love it. Isn't that good and crispy? But remember, it's the Zapata seasoning within our empanadas. You may have empanadas somewhere else, that's okay. They don't have our secret weapon, our seasoning. That makes us different anyway. So the quesadilla is rolling. When you make a quesadilla, you could use a bigger pan in your house. Make sure the bottom it gets brown. A quesadilla has to be brown because if it's not brown, it's not a quesadilla, it's something else. But that's coming along. 1 second. Let's move back, Ryan, to this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. One more thing I'm going to make for you guys. This is my idea. Meat already cooked. Okay? We do something that's called quesadilla mexicana. The little ones. But in Mexico, we don't use the fork. We use our hands. For that reason, we just put it right next to it. Oh, but remember, it has to be deep fried, so we shower with little oil on top of it. Back to the quesadilla. It's not ready yet. Give it some time, but we can throw some meat right on top of it. I'm gonna make something really, really fast. I'm gonna tell you a story about the nachos, how they were burned. I don't drink, but one time I was drinking, drink a little wine by myself. I was so lonely though, by the way. So I went across the street and they have nachos. I can't have artificial stuff because my clothes, my intestine will get some artificial stuff within my belly. So I went to my truck. No. I went across the street, grabbed a bag of nachos, brown nachos, whatever. And then, guess what? I say, I'm hungry and I'm gonna put something in my nachos. Well, you have to be creative. Something on my nachos. And that's when my nachos were born. Woohoo! That's right, my nachos were born. I decided to do something different, something amazing, crazy, something that is not around. So I decided to go on the truck. I got my nachos, right? So I need something to stick to it. So I said, sour cream will help it to stick whatever I put on top of it. Well, I got tomatoes. I got onions. Of course, my lovely cilantro. Can't miss my cilantro. Some people don't like it, but it's okay. I respect that. I don't give them cilantro. And then cheese. Queso añejo. Like the Mexican Parmesan, of course. Can't eat a nachos without the Mexican crack. We always do that. And then we need meat, of course. I'm cooking for myself. But anyway, let's put some meat. This is our nachos. That's how the nachos were born. But I was a little tipsy, you know, when I got a little too much. So I wasn't thinking about decoration. No, I was hungry. I wanted to digest something. I went crazy with salsa. And that's it. That's the original nachos. Oh, I forgot the cheese. I forgot the sour cream. That's how the beautiful nachos were born. 2014 on Cunningham Drums by Pilot. Look at this quesadilla. If you don't get the quesadilla like that on our locations, don't buy it. Give it back to them and say, hey, Ricardo say it has to be crispy. Let's go back to the toppings. We put it right there. Check an eye. Woo! This one is coming along. More oil, ready to go. Let's get the quesadilla going. 1, 2, 3. Quesadilla. Oh, nice and crispy and smelly. What do? Some lettuce on top. Don't forget tomatoes. Tomatoes are sometimes really expensive, so I'm not being cheap. I just don't want you to eat a salad. I want you to enjoy every bite you do. Not too much salad, because then I tell people I'm feeding humans, no burros. Then we throw the cheese on top of it. You could do it in your house. Oh, baby, look at this. I'm just a little too messy. I know. That's my middle name. My wife told me, you always make a mess. That's my middle name. Sour cream from one end to the other. Of course, my friend, the cameraman, is going to have it, so he doesn't need spicy. You spicy, bro? Oh, he thinks it's Mexican. Look at this. So we throw spicy for him. You're going to take it home. Nachos, look at the quesadilla. And we got this beautiful thing coming up. I don't know what to call it. It's coming along. It's cooked inside. Remember, the meat inside was already cooked. So we're just waiting for the disc itself. It's a raw dough. It's like the pizza dough, but it's this for the empanadas.
Marius!
There we go. So empanadas are Caribbean, Mexican, you name it. But they can be served. They have to be some sort of a design and some sort of a flavor. And one more thing. It has to be cooked with passion. Look at this, coming on. It's coming along. It's cooked. Let's bring it over next to the empanada. We're gonna put it right over potato. Okay. Since this has a Mexican touch, you can forget the cilantro. You can forget, what did I say, cilantro backward? You can forget the onions and cilantro. A little bit of the queso on top. Oh my God, and then some spicy sauce. Whoop! Let's wrap this baby up, come on, come on. We did chorizo right here. We didn't use it in any of the dishes right now, but I'll show you how to make chorizo. Then we use beef, real beef, that's right. So let me show you what we use to make the nachos. I gave you a story about the nachos, how we're born, and look at the nachos, they have to be crispy, that's right. We use the empanada. You guys eat empanada, man. Then we have the quesadilla. Ingredients for everything that we use, it was beautiful cilantro. I love cilantro, onions, and tomatoes. Tomatoes are a little expensive today, but well, everybody, you have a wonderful afternoon. I hope I see you soon at Cooking with J Zapata and WYLN.